Thank you very much for joining me on this Wednesday. I'm meteorologist Brian Shields, and if you could do me a favor and share some of this information, I do want to get the word out about this extreme flood event. It is going to happen. It's taking shape. We have a ton of rain that we're seeing. It's not for all of us, but I want to get the word out, especially over toward parts of eastern Cuba, Haiti, and of course across Jamaica with this heavy rain that will be moving in. Even if you don't know somebody near there, if you share this channel, share this information, maybe somebody you share it with does know somebody that is there. I just want it to spread. Again, don't need subscribers or anything like that. Appreciate that, of course, but I do this channel for safety, and this is one of those instances where this may not get a name, so it doesn't get all that fancy attention, but this is very, very important. And you see this rain building here. Now, it's not better organized, so again, I know a lot of people won't pay attention to it elsewhere, but again, we do together watching this here. This is moving toward Jamaica, eastern Cuba, Haiti, Turks and Caicos, the Dominican Republic. That rain chance is going to go way up. Let me get into the timing first, then the models, and then some of these crazy rain amounts. Unfortunately, a high risk of those mudslides. Now, Jamaica, the highest chance of getting some rain for us in Jamaica, or at least the flooding rain. There's going to be some rain around today, but the flooding rain in Jamaica would be late Thursday into Friday. So late tomorrow into Friday. East Cuba would be through the day, eastern Cuba on Friday. Haiti, it would be Friday afternoon, kind of later in the day on Friday, Friday night in through Saturday. Turks and Caicos and the Dominican Republic more so on Saturday in those very dangerous river crossings. That's why we kind of need to plan around things as we go over the next few days. So let me show you the European model, and then I want to get into these rain totals and zoom down into Jamaica, closer look at Haiti. Watching two areas here. This one not tropical, this one trying to become tropical. Now this one's going to move this way, this one's going to move this way as well. Right on track from what we've been talking about together. Now, what we have here is kind of a front along it or just behind it. This front is going to draw everything up into this direction. Now, because it's all getting tied together, there's a lesser possibility that these areas get names. And again, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it gets a name or not. This forecast is going to be the same. You see here, this is by the time we get into tomorrow, heavier rain moving into Jamaica. Today it's scattered, but then eastern sections of Jamaica, which I'll show you in a second, a higher chance of rain. And then watching this spin up, most likely not tropical near the Bahamas. So the Bahamas, I've got my eye on you as well. We're going to see some areas of flooding as this area kind of departs, even some coastal flooding, east coast of Florida with this big spin, but it really gets all tied together. And then you see here on Friday, a big surge of moisture. There's a front off to the west. I'll show you this with the American model, and that will help kind of lift everything out. But you see here again, this core of rain. It's not going to be for a huge portion of us, but where this comes down, it is incredibly intense amounts of rain. Rock slides are going to be likely. We're going to see some roads getting washed out, some homes that are right along rivers. We could lose our homes along some of the rivers. And then eventually on Sunday, the bulk of this moves away. And I'll keep an eye on Bermuda down the road for the higher chance of rain, but we'll be in better shape, although we'll get some rain, especially deeper into the weekend over toward Puerto Rico. Now, let me show you the winds as I try to find something spinning up, then the American model, and then those rain totals. And you see here, not as spinny, if you will, as what we had yesterday. So again, not seeing much indication that this will become a tropical storm, but it is going to have crazy amounts of rain. And that's always my issue with a system that's not named. Sometimes it gets paid less attention to. This one is going to have much more rain than a typical tropical system. Again, a little spinning in here. This is by Saturday. Still a chance it does try to spin up into a tropical storm. Yes, some gustier winds of 80 kilometers an hour or 50 miles per hour, parts of Jamaica, a little bit more so into Haiti and the DR. But here, let me show you this again. The American and the GFS, very similar, this big blob of rain. Now, for today, scattered showers and storms in Jamaica. Jamaica is going to be one of those issues where some of us may not get a lot, others will get dumped on. I'm going to zoom down into Jamaica in a second. This here is by tomorrow afternoon. The moisture really starts to feed in. Watching the Bahamas again for some of that rain. You see Haiti, not a lot yet. Dominican Republic, mainly dry. But as we swing forward into tomorrow night, into Friday, this surge of moisture. And you see how Jamaica, some spots could be dry by Friday afternoon. Others getting dumped on. Such a close call for us in Jamaica. Haiti, it is going to move right in. Eastern Cuba, watching out for rain. But in Haiti, again, those river crossings, super dangerous. Just 12 inches of water, a foot of water, just about this high, can wipe away some vehicles. Of course, if you're on a motorbike, motorcycle, it could just take that away. Again, the rivers are going to be something else as we get into Haiti. Please, please, again, share this channel, get the word out around Haiti. And then my friends in the Dominican Republic, Friday night into Saturday, we could have a heavier rain, a mudslide threat, not just in Haiti, but in the Dominican Republic on Saturday as all this moisture feeds in. And then we could see that increased chance of rain by Sunday in Puerto Rico. Heaviest rain, though, for purposes in Puerto Rico will be off to the west. Now, look at these 4-day rain totals. So this takes us into Friday, does not include Saturday, takes us through Friday. Here's a look at Montego Bay, for example. Then you get over toward Kingston, and you see this huge difference in these colors here. If this stays on track now it could shift. This is the super heavy flooding rain, life-threatening rain here. This could be over here again, or it could be a little bit more away. Still kind of a wait and see how this evolves. But we could have some spots, just kind of to give you an idea of the scenario we're dealing with. Some spots in Jamaica say, hey, there has not been a whole lot. Could see some spots getting 25 millimeters or an inch of rain, while others could be just off the chart with this, over 150 millimeters of rain or 6 inches of rain, upwards of 300 millimeters of rain. So again, very close call, and that's why we need to make those preparations for flooding in Jamaica regardless. Hopefully it doesn't work out, but again, because it'll be so substantial where this goes, that's a big issue. So again, here's Jamaica, and it's this core of rain. This will be life-threatening rain amounts that will move right into Haiti. So again, looking over toward Port-au-Prince, especially Jacmel, and then points off to the west. We have our higher terrain here. Those roads winding around the mountainsides over toward Boston Blue. Again, super dangerous. The river crossing right outside of a Jacmel as you get up into the mountains. Again, that is going to take on a lot of water with this, and we could see some spots easily over 300 millimeters of rain or 12 inches of rain, higher in some spots. And then I'm going to monitor us in the Dominican Republic, because we could see some spots again over 150 millimeters of rain or 6 inches of rain in the DR with a swath of rain that moves in. Eastern Cuba, much like Jamaica, right on the edge of it. And then we are seeing the rain, of course, for today. So seeing some higher totals, keeping an eye on parts of Guatemala, watching Honduras, Belize, of course. We've had the flooding in Belize. We've had school closures in Belize. We had those yesterday, watching out for some closures today. Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Panama, that chance of rain is elevated. Just kind of a sloppy mess, what we're seeing down there. So this action mode has held. I gave you the heads up on this about 3 days ago. Jamaica, Eastern Cuba, Haiti, DR, and the Turks and Caicos taking those precautions for the possibility of very extreme flooding. Again, the bullseye for this looks to move right into Haiti. Make those flood preps if you can. I get it. We have different means. But again, I keep mentioning those river crossings because that is top of mind. You need to get to certain places, you need to get some food, or you're just trying to get where you need to go. Again, impassable in some spots in Haiti as we work our way into the end of the week. Now, here's the bigger picture with this. Here's Bermuda. You get back through the U.S., the United States has been very quiet as a whole. A lot of the moisture has been back toward the southeast, which is indicative of an El Nino pattern, and that's what we have. And then you see Bermuda as we work our way into Friday, especially later on Friday, we'll see some of that rain that will be working in. And here's that front that I was mentioning that will move in and kind of draw this moisture. And look how it gets all tied together from the Caribbean all the way up to the Atlantic region of Canada. You can see it all getting tied together, even some snow getting in here into Maine by the time we get into our Saturday forecast. So as I mentioned, doesn't look like one of these areas at this point will get a name. Doesn't matter. Next name on the list is Vince. But regardless, this is going to have crazy amounts of rain in that swath that it passes over. So Jamaica, again, yes, scattered showers and storms, but all eyes on kind of what's on next, especially tomorrow night into Friday. And again, favoring our eastern zones as of now. So again, got you covered in Jamaica. I'm going to zoom down further for you in our next video that we do together. Cayman Islands, again, scattered rain and storms. We could get some areas of flooding in the Cayman Islands. The heaviest rain with this, yes, will be off to the east. But again, we could get some batches of rain. So again, please be mindful of that in the Cayman Islands. Got you covered here as we work forward. Again, Haiti, as we get into Friday, that is the day that those rivers will start to become impassable. Even as we go through the weekend, that runoff is going to be super substantial. The rock slides, the mudslides. Dominican Republic, watching out for a very similar scenario. Rain chance getting higher as we work our way into Friday. Cuba, again, it's going to really depend. Again, eastern end, that is where the biggest concern is with the flooding. Bahamas, we've got one system coming out of Florida, another one down to the south, watching out for some areas of flooding in Turks and Caicos. This big area of rain will be very close by as we get into Friday into Saturday. Puerto Rico, we'll keep an eye on all of this. Again, the rain chance will bump up some by Sunday. Same thing by Sunday in the U.S. and British Virgin Islands, better chance of rain. Trinidad and Tobago have been watching us overnight. We've had scattered showers and storms around. It's going to stay active the next several days in Trinidad and Tobago, which is not good. That rain chance was stacking up. I was talking about this a couple weeks ago, that we would see bigger concerns throughout November for flooding, and we're starting to get into that scenario. Grenada, scattered showers and storms. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, scattered showers and storms. Tomorrow in Barbados with some tropical moisture moving in, a 60% chance and a 50% chance tomorrow in St. Lucia, 30 to 40% chance the next couple days in Martinique, about a 20% chance in Dominica today, but up to a 40% chance tomorrow, and a 40% chance for tomorrow in Guadeloupe. Rain chance stays minimal the next couple days. Antigua and Barbuda stays minimal. St. Kitts and Nevis and Montserrat, and we're only looking at a 10% chance of rain the next couple days. Anguilla and St. Bart's, a 20% chance St. Martin, Saba, and Statia. Rain chance, of course, watching that flooding chance around in Belize for today, then it will start to drop off. 30% chance of a passing shower to Aruba today, 30% chance in Curacao and in Bonaire. Mainly dry in Bermuda, but as we work our way into tomorrow night into Friday, we're going to watch out for that next surge of moisture that will be working in, especially late on Friday. Yucatan, we're watching out for some scattered showers and storms today, in that high chance of some flooding rain in parts of Costa Rica, Nicaragua, I mentioned Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, we have the scattered showers and storms. 30% chance northern Venezuela, an uptick in some of the rain. Guyana and Suriname, keep me posted on what you get or don't get in those comments. So all eyes on this flood event, the quick river rise, mudslides and rock slides coming our way in those areas that I was pinpointing for you. Again, thank you for getting the word out about this life-threatening flash flooding scenario, just overall flooding scenario. 15 days left in the hurricane season, and this, while it doesn't have a name, will be one of our biggest events, unfortunately, of the season. Spread the word. Thank you. Have a good rest of your day.